Hey comic creators, today I'm going to quickly show you my process for color correcting some of my footage within iMovie. This shot here was a clip I'd done a long time ago, but it's for whatever reason I shot it in log, and log is just a very flat way to film, or a very flat picture profile. But the first thing that I do up here is I go up to the very top menu, and there's like this little half shaded, half white icon on the far end of the menu here when you select the clip. And when I click that, opens up like your white balance and other tones. If you click auto, I will tell you most of the time it does a great job. And that's especially good if you have nothing white to select. But if you do have white to select, you can kind of play with it. You click the white balance. Now I have this little eyedropper, and I want to hold it over something white in the clip. So I've got this book back here. Click that. Does a pretty good job as well. So that's the first step that I do, is just adjust the white balance on the camera. Then you click on the easel, and you've got your darks that you can adjust. You have your whites. You have your contrast with light and dark, and then you have your exposure. You have your saturation levels, your color levels, and then you have your temperature gauge. So like you can go colder or warmer, so blue or teal with your temperature to add a little bit of an effect. So the first thing I'll do here is I'll adjust the darks to kind of shade in the black more, and then I'll bring the picture light up, and then I'll probably adjust the contrast for a little bit more of a darker profile, and then I'll probably boost the exposure just a tad, not too much. And then on the color with log, you want to boost the color because that's what the purpose of log is. And then I like more of a bluer, colder feel to the video. Orange in this room or teal in this room, it doesn't work. Like if I turn up the teal, it just doesn't look good. So I want to kind of bring it down just a tad there. And that actually looks pretty good right there. It's just a quick process. It's not that hard. If I reset everything, you'll see what it was originally. Then I click Command Z, and it brings it back in, and you kind of see the adjustment I did there. Looks pretty good. Not that difficult. Great. Now, if you're working with like regular footage like this forest shot here that I have, as far as the colors go, this is probably what most of your recording is going to be, especially if you're recording on like your device, like your phone or something like that. So first thing I do is the white balance, and if I click white balance, I could just do auto, and that does a good job right there. And as you can see, the difference there. And most of the time, that auto option does a really good job. And it's especially great if you don't have anything white in the shot to kind of adjust that white balance with. I will say, if you are recording your own footage, it might be a good idea to bring like a white card or even a white sheet of paper that you hold up when you first start recording, so that you can get that white balance. But so first thing I'll do here is I'll adjust the darks, bring up the lights just a slight. The video looked pretty good prior. I'm going to bring down the exposure. You could bring up the temperature, which looks good, or you can bring it down even to give it more of that colder feel. And same thing here, you bring it down, you got that colder look, you know, like the blue gives that colder forest feel. If you make it more on the teal side, it'll give it that warmer feel. I'm going to adjust the color up just a bit, kind of make the greens pop. I think that looks really good. And really, it's just a matter of playing with this and not being scared to make mistakes. Whatever you do, you can reset it and try again, but you kind of just get a basic. It doesn't take much. You just, kind of adjust the stuff on there just slightly. You can see the before and after. I think it looks really good. I like that kind of colder feel, especially with forest shots, things like that. Now, on iMovie 2, they do have filters that you can use over here on this color palette thing. You click the filter. A lot of the filters probably aren't going to help you that much. You can reverse the footage if you want to, or things like that. But they do have a vignette that you can put on there. And for certain shots, it looks pretty good like that. It kind of really adds like the darker feel. I kind of like it. I think I'm going to roll with that vignette. That works a lot of times. On other editing software, you can adjust the vignette as you see fit, but this one you can't do that, but still looks pretty good. So I kind of like the way that turned out there. Would not look good in my original shot of me talking. It's way too dark, but on this forest shot, it doesn't like overdo it. I think it adds to it. And that's pretty much it. That's a quick tutorial on how I do my color editing in iMovie. Guys, I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. I'll try to respond as soon as I can. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm. You guys are awesome, and I'll talk to you soon.